Oh my gosh, Keenan just stole something. I might go and do my first ever swipe. Oh, she got caught. She got caught trying to do a steal. You're right, Camille. I haven't been enjoying my time with the Parisians. It's time for me to quit. Hello, my little peaches, and welcome back to the beginning of a very such episode. I don't want the whole episode to be such, but it is definitely a such starting because we have lost Lila, which is why Clem is in her treehouse having a cry in her bed. I'm pretty sure if I go into the house, I'll be able to hear like a lot of crying in the sleep for all of the other remaining members of the household as well, because Lila died of embarrassment, of all the things to die of. Lila died of embarrassment last episode. I have put her ashes on top of her beautiful piano that she got from her career, and yeah, it is just like, oh my gosh, it was prank day as well. I mean, to be fair, Lila pranked me pretty well, I would say, but yeah, I've put it on top of her piano, and just really, really sad. I actually caught Cammy playing this piano the other day, so her legacy will live on through her children, which I think is really nice. But we have lost another heir of our challenge. Of course, outlived by Ash. Ash completing the bodybuilder challenge, which means that she's going to live for a very, very long time. But if I look at the family tree now, we obviously start with... Wait, where do we start? Wait. Where's Minzy? Game, please don't tell me you've started cutting off my family trees again. Okay, it's just too much. It's just too high to go. Okay, so Minzy, Gen 1, died of old age. Scarlet, Gen 2, died of old age. Saffron, 3, also old age. We have Ash, 4, still alive. I feel like I'm reading out King Henry's wives at this point. We've got Lila, died of embarrassment. That's like the shame bell. Lila, who is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, of course, we have got Clem as Gen 6. So, literally just classed as descendant. It's so far down the line. If we go from Minzy... Oh my gosh, Minzy's family tree right now, though. Wow. Ash is Minzy's great-granddaughter, which means Lila is Minzy's great-great-granddaughter, which means Clem is Minzy's great-great-great-granddaughter. Wow. I was also trying to like work out like, oh, if one of the kids decided like, if we went on a ski holiday and they got really into skiing or snowboarding, how closely related would they be to Kiyoshi in terms of being into snowboarding? Kiyoshi obviously being Saffron. Wait, did I just... Lindsay, how did you get in there? No, I should have been hovering over Saffron. No, it was Scarlet. It was a whole generation before. Oh my gosh. So if one of the triplets, twins plus one, got into snowboarding, it would be their great-grandfather's hobby. So that is like, the tree is wild at this point. The tree is wild. It's taken so many like different twists and turns. There's still a bunch of living people in this family tree, but wow. Rosie's side is still alive and well, but they're all land grabs now. And Jasper's side is most... Wait, no, they're not. That's Jasper's side. Rose's side is now Trivedi's and Vasquez's. Jasper's side is a mixture of land grabs, Mumbaks, Chens, Akiyamas, and it seems like we're the only remaining berries. Like, we are the only remaining berries. Everybody else has kind of lost their surname somewhere along the line. Oh, it's because Jasper was a Lannister. These guys were Lannisters. The Lannister surname has been lost as well. I know you guys love to see the family tree, so I thought I would show you guys that real quick. And yeah, very, very sad. You guys had a lot of ideas from the last episode too. You were really keen to see Tyler like continue the fact that when we were younger, I really wanted... For some reason in my head, I thought like the swim team was a thing. I also, and this is very dumb of me, thought that there was an update that lets Sims swim in a bunch of new locations. I thought I'd be able to get him like swimming here, but you can't. So that dream has kind of died, but he was very into dancing as a kid. So you guys like the idea of maybe it's Tyler that takes up the mantle of the tie-dyes. What were the dancers called? Coyote Ugly. Maybe Ty continues Coyote Ugly. Also would be a pretty good chance for him to bond with Ty a little bit more as well. So that could be cute. You guys, a lot of ideas for Camille. I saw people suggesting maybe she gets into law, maybe she wants to become a teacher. But one thing that you suggested for a teenager, which I thought was really cute, would be the idea of starting a book club. Now, I actually think there's already a book club in The Sims. Here it is, the Page Turners. And there is actually already a familial connection because Marley, who is Ty, who's their biological father, but you know, obviously their mothers were Lila and Minzy. But Marley's already in the club, so it's kind of cool. I feel like Marley would probably invite her to the Page Turners, so I'm gonna get her to go ahead and join the Page Turners. And they're like, we're having a club gathering at like 4 a.m. I will do a club gathering, but not right now. And obviously the thing that the book group does is read, which is pretty cool. And we also started to notice the twins sort of have separate interests as well. What did you guys think of that? They were very similar when they were younger, but you know, they're still their own individual people. We started to see Ty get a little bit more into like video games, a bit of a competitive side to him potentially. Whereas Camille has kind of become a little bit more introverted and doesn't like video games. Also a bit of a loner, but it doesn't bother her being around Zach because she got a big old crush on him. So she's hoping to be able to talk him out of the pre-regents, but now is probably not a good chance for her to talk anyone out of anything because everyone in the house is feeling pretty down. Actually, apart from Lila, I'm trying out a bunch of different hairs on Lila. Thank you so much to everyone that sent links. I'm gonna just show you guys what the issue I was having with hairs was. So this is just one I'm trying out for now, but I downloaded a lot of hairs, like a lot of hairs to give a go. The Anto ones that I was using before, which I really liked, and I will go back to these hairs, is my favorites, which are these ones that we had when she was younger. I think that color is what I picture when I picture her hair color. And I definitely don't want to move away from ginger. I saw some people saying, why don't you just keep the hair curly but get rid of the ginger? One, I don't feel like that would be a good thing to do because we've always kept the hair color for each generation, and I know a lot of people wanted ginger hair rep, and I love ginger hair. But the other thing is we've had this hair all through childhood, and what you guys have noticed is I like to switch up my hairs a lot. That is a tongue twister. Now, I tried some of these styles on her as well, but I just didn't feel like any of them like suited her as much as the original one. So I know I want to go back to this. I like that it's curly from the root rather than like having this scraped back like straight bit. I don't know, that hair does look cute on her, but like this is always going to be my favorite. I tried the shorter hairs on her as well, and I do think that's kind of like a cute look for maybe we'll do that in the future too. And I tried a lot of hairs, like this one, I just didn't really like vibe with the color. I don't like so much this color, this like really intense color. I like the more like subtle ginger color. This one was a strong contender. I actually do like that one a lot as well. But the issue I was having with some of the more curly styles, which I will show you now, is that they come in one color. So this comes in one color. These ones all in one color. They're obviously made for black Sims and they often just come in black, which makes it a bit difficult when I want to do orange. And I don't really know enough about recoloring. I downloaded this like honestly, I don't like hairs with harsh edges like this. I know I can put like baby hairs in, but even when I change this one, actually, I don't think this one does come in ginger. No, this one doesn't even come in ginger. But this look, I don't want to do. I want to do a more soft look just so it blends in with my style a bit more. This one, by the way, I loved, but I feel like this color is dark blonde. It's not orange. So this one, I actually downloaded with her in mind. However, I was like, this is great. It's got a ginger swatch, and a lot of you guys sent me hairs with a red swatch. When I went to the hair, it wasn't actually a red swatch at all. But yeah, this is the swatch. And you're like, okay, what about that one? No. What about that one? No. What about that one? No. None of these are like red. So I was really disappointed because I thought that one would look really cool on her. And this wings one has the same issue. There's no like true ginger swatch. That one actually, I could kind of get away with. It's a bit darker, but that one's kind of cute too. These ones I also downloaded recently, but again, the colors have got a harshness, which I feel like would mean it doesn't match like the rest of my game. And my game having like a uniform look is like pretty important to me. And this one I really wanted to love, but it's the edge again. I don't know. I have a high standard for hairs. But I did find some good ones. Like this one I like because it's wavy, it's curly. Well, it's not really curvy, it is more wavy, but it kind of looks like fire, which matches her. This is the one that she had last episode. You guys in the YouTube comments loved this hair. I'm still keeping it as an option because, you know, just because you have tight curls doesn't mean sometimes you want to wear a looser curl style. So what I've gone for is like wavy curls like this, a more like slightly braided option here, and then the original hair as well. So we've got like a few different options. It's whichever she decides to wear each day. She's got this one on currently, and it's currently coldish weather, and her cold weather outfit has this one. I also experimented with some orange flicks on her eyes now that she's getting like a little bit older, and I thought they looked really cool as well. So let me know what you think. A lot of you guys wanted to see, sorry, this was Cami's previous hair. You wanted to see some braided hairstyles. So what I was thinking for Cami, I'm probably going to remove those clips because this actually comes with one, but I thought this braided hairstyle, especially with the buns on top, looks so cute, and I feel like it just matches her like kind of like sweet cute vibes quite a lot. So though I can't find the accessory that goes with this, this, which is so annoying because I thought it downloaded it. So I am just going to keep the clips on for now. And then the final request I've had as well is that I tend to go for, just because it's very highly requested, more like natural or braided styles for my Black Sims. But I've had a request to start bringing in some more sleek straight styles as well. Obviously, you don't have to wear your hair one way. So going forward, I will try out some more like sleek hairstyles as well. Some straighter hairstyles on my Black Sims too. So there we go. Just a few little updates for you guys. So Lila actually is not such, is feeling energized, playing some Sim Scuffle, had a nap, very energized now. I don't know, not really dealing with things and going through grief like the rest of the family is doing. Not because she's not sad, I just think emotionally kind of doing her own thing to try and deal with stuff, which apparently is push-ups, doing some grief push. Oh my gosh, I can't ever imagine doing push-ups for just fun. I mean, I do work out for fun, and I actually do press-ups for fun, I guess, but yeah, just whipping them out in the middle of a game. Maybe this should start being my workout that I do on Twitch. And actually leveling up her fitness skill as well. Fair play. And now she's off to go troll the forums, which is pretty great because obviously she is meant to be a bit of a mischievous sim. When Ty wakes up, he did make a friend last episode at school. Or at least I thought he did. There was a friend here before which was gone. And I thought that they could like join what would become like swim club, even though there's nowhere to swim, and we'd get back this like athletic competitive side that he had as a kid. However, I've lost the friend, but I might still make... It's hard. I don't have space for a pool. That is my issue. I would love to build them a pool, but I just don't have space because it's such a tiny, tiny lot. We do have the money for a pool. I'm wondering if I can move a pool using tool. It feels like it won't work, but I could give it a go. Or I could do a little bit of landscaping along the side here, and we make more of like a functional, like lane swimming pool. Honestly, this looks so boring to swim in. But if you're swimming competitively, you are kind of just doing that, like, it's less like fun and more like Michael Phelps style swimming. Can I get him a diving? A jump and splash? Jeez, the braveness of doing it. Oh my gosh, you've got to have great aim. You've got to have great aim, Ty, to be able to make it into here. Okay, that is very nerve-wracking, but give it your best shot, babes. Maybe he can start swim team then. Okay. Yeah, this was something you guys like requested we bring back with him, so I am more than happy to give that a go. This is the tiniest swimming pool ever. It's such a small lot though, like I don't really have much choice. What do you guys think? Cute or weird? I don't know, it's there. It also has plants growing out of it. They will die in the chlorine and they will die fast. Okay, there we go. Swim team. We will be a fish. The club activities are swim, obviously. But I kind of like that, like when they're on their off time swimming, they also play video games. And we'll see if anyone requests to join. Okay, Molly is up. Molly is going to be super sad for 2 days and also has the widow. What are these called? Whim? No. Trait? No. Emotion. We got the widow thing going on down here. From losing a true love, few things are sadder than when spouses are separated by death. Oh, I don't know how long Molly has left to live. I kind of don't want to take a sneaky peek. We have lived for 122 days. Oh, and everything in the house also breaking. She's got up, had a wee, brushed her teeth, and then washed her hands, and then been like, no, I can't do this. Gone back to bed for another cry. Ty is up, trying to help out the farms, making a bit of breakfast. I don't actually think you've got any cooking skill. Level 1, so hopefully we won't have a fire to add to the rest of the drama going on in the household, but I think he's trying to help out his mom. He does want to try and have some nice friendly interactions with her. I don't think anyone wants to eat that now, Ty. Like, you just put it on the cooker, but okay. And they all do have school in an hour. Yeah, the kids definitely trying to help out. They are trying to help out. Clem also has school in an hour, but I feel like what happened to Lila last episode is gonna act as like a little bit of a trigger to Clem going from like kind of naughty to, you know what, I hate life, I'm such an angry like vexed teenager. I feel like that's what we're gonna go into right now. She's losing empathy by the second because she's out trolling the forums, and I need to max out her charisma and her baking skill. So baking, I think it's baking. Yeah, baking and charisma. So I'm gonna use baking as Molly's way to try and reconnect and like try and bring her out of this criminal career. Obviously we know it doesn't really work because she does go into the criminal career, but also I really like that she insists on being evil, but no one believes you, not even your own children, because she's kind of bad at being evil, which kind of works because she's done 2 pranks so far and both of them have failed. Although who would buy test results from the only person in the year that's failing? Kind of makes sense, right? So I'm gonna have the twins go ahead and make some friends so we can try and add some more people to our clubs. I've got Lila working on her charisma skills still, taking selfies as well. And then Molly is having a little bake in here. What I'm going to suggest is that Lila comes in, but rather than like Molly being mad at her, you know, she skipped school, but like, look what happened the day before. Oh, Cami has met Heath. Cute. I wonder if Cami will ask Zach to be in the reading club. What are they called? The page turners. But yeah, rather than her being like angry, she's going to be like, look, you've been through a lot. Why don't we just have a little day? Taking our mind off things. Oh, and here we go. She is feeling sad. And Lila been like, well, what do you do to take your mind off things? Like, all I can think about is mom. And I feel like, you know, she was already feeling a little bit disconnected from, okay, just farting, nice. The rest of the household, now even more so. And Molly's been like, honestly, when I want to distract myself, I bake. Why don't we have a little baking day together? Ooh. And the kids are learning about their scholarships. I know someone that probably won't be going to uni. So we're going to have a go at baking. What can Clem actually bake? Because she's probably going to be at the bottom of the career, isn't she? Okay, why don't we do some brownies together? A nice way to start things. This is actually so sweet. I wanted to do this from when they were kids, but kids can't bake. So she did use like a little baking station. But this is kind of what I was really looking forward to. Them actually side by side on a counter baking together. Because I think this is just really sweet. If you just abandoned your baking mid-bake, you're like, yeah, I've already got a fudge bar in my inventory, so I will come back once I've seen you do the next bit. And we just earned £11,000 from Ty. Ty, what? But yeah, midway through baking, she stopped and is having some nom-noms on a fudge bar. I was honestly quite surprised that Clem aged up the way that she did in terms of like her body slider, because she's a gluttonous sim and she was always like stealing cakes and stuff as a kid. But I don't change like their body sliders. I just leave them alone, and that's just the way she aged up naturally. I think maybe if she starts doing a bunch more baking. Wait, where did your baking just go? What just happened to yours? I do not know. Okay, let's start this again. Yeah, I think maybe over time that we'll start to see that change as she keeps on baking. Although also criminal careers, it does involve a lot of running away from the law. So we shall see. And of course the fridge is broken. Of course the fridge is broken. Let's go ahead and hire a repair service. And we got £4,000 bills as well. So, I mean, we're so rich. We are actually so rich. Wow. Okay, let's see how you did. That's actually really good for your first go. They're normal quality. We've got some little leafies on the plate as well. I think you've done a good job. And it's taken her mind off things. She's feeling happy. Ooh, I'm not sure how I want to be when I grow up. All my friends seem to have figured it out. How do I figure it out myself? So she's asking for some advice. I'm gonna say pick something you like. Actually, totally the wrong answer, because the thing she likes is violence. It's Mischief, to be more exact. These are Molly's brownies. They look really freaking good, to be fair. But yeah, she's feeling happy from fantastic food and like the good company. So that's nice. But Molly made those amazing ones. Yeah, still chose to eat one of Clem's. That's so cute. I love that. So they're both like eating one of each other's brownies, which is really cool. I love that. Also, Ty has met Vincenzo at school. I feel like we're related to this guy somehow. I'm gonna invite him round tonight so that I can try and figure out who he is. And Molly's like, I'm glad I put a smile on your face, dear. And then she's off into bed to go cry it out. No. You are stinky though. Please go ahead and take yourself a little bath. Have a little bath with soaks. Yes. A little muscle relaxing soak since you were doing some press-ups earlier. And she actually washed the plates up after, which increased her manners. Molly is a really good influence on her. It would be a shame if something were to happen to that influence. No, I'm not going to do that on purpose. I didn't even do Lila on purpose. Molly probably still has some time left. Oh, Cami has met Ronnie at school. Okay, this is great. We've got people for our clubs. You are having an energized day. Restorative soak. You want to go for a jog. I mean, honestly, jogging is probably going to be a good shout because I feel like especially if you're bad at being a criminal, you're probably going to have to do a bunch of running away. And Camila's met Dana. Dana is Keen on Fire's twin. What? Okay, let's form like another member of swim team. This dude, because I feel like I'm related to him. Oh my gosh, you can swim around sadly. Yes, please do some sag swimming. I'm gonna start the page turners. We'll come around to this lot. I'm kind of worried that the page turners are run by Lieutenant Agnon. Feels like he's gonna run a pretty tight ship, you know? Marley's still pregnant. We will actually be half siblings with these babies. Well, these guys. Yeah, all of them will. All of them will be half siblings with these babies, which is really cool. I'm torn between her being like a teacher and her being an archaeologist. I think both of them are really cool. I might buy some like archaeology books and just see if she finds it interesting, you know? And that could be what she reads as part of book club. Tiny brushes and you. She is, however, a flirtatious... You got a compliment from a cute classmate? Who could that be? Is Keen on Fires? Is it Keen on Fires? That was the last person she spoke to at school. Doesn't have any attractiveness rating, but that's Keen on Fires' brother. Okay. However, I did want to see if Zach wanted to join the book club, so I could send a flirty text. No. I'm just going to send a text to Zach and invite him over. Okay, so this is Vincenzo. He's on the swim team. These guys are deeply connected already because he's like empathizing with him about his loss. Ice Milner. Let me just do a quick check. If I go to Vernon, I can't find him on the tree. I thought he might be related to Vernon. He has the same surname as Lila's dad, but I can't see them linked anywhere. But hey, at least he's got a swim team friendo. Book club is fully in session right now, which is great. And we've acquired the archaeology skill. I feel like since everyone else has been there's been a lot of Sims in my household. I'm like, I want the Parisians to meet too. And this time we're getting new rig outs. It's time, gang. It's time for us to get cool rig outs. We had them as kids, but now we need them as adults. And of course, they've got to include a leather jacket. So I'm thinking a studded leather jacket is probably the way forward. So we got the girls look and the boys look. Now, is this just like stereotypical, like just put a leather jacket with some spikes on it? Yes. Is she supposed to be really bad at being evil though, and probably would go for something kind of like, oh, this is textbook? Yes, she would. And am I really bad at being evil? Yes, I am. Therefore, I know exactly what I'm doing. Molly did say, do what makes you feel good, do what makes you happy. So it's Mischief. And the first order of business on the agenda is getting a piercing. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little journey. Oh wow, I really hate Skylar, whoever she is. I mean, I feel like Keen on Fires is coming along quite like, he's like, yes, it's probably his idea. Whereas Zach is getting dragged along. And oh my gosh, as soon as I get here, who is that Sim? Zach. She's like definitely crushing more on Zach. Interesting. But yeah, with all the other club gatherings going on and the fact that, you know, Molly's got a lot on her plate at the moment, I feel like now is like a pretty good time to start being able to get up to a little bit of mischief. Although the rain kind of putting a little bit of dampener on my spirits, but we're going to head into the karaoke bar. I feel like they're going to try it with like ordering some drinks, but the bar staff is like, you all look like 13. So no, not 13, but maybe like 15. Oh, luckily you came prepared with your fudge bar. This is her glutton trait coming out. She's literally bringing her fudge bar with her. I love her. But yeah, it's a karaoke bar. Come tattooists, work with me here. There's no like piercing. There's no like piercing in game, so I just have to kind of YOLO it. Oh my gosh, look at them all at the bar. They look so funny in their little leather jackets at the bar. Okay, so I'm gonna give everyone a new piercing. Can you tell I like doing this? And again, I'm not saying that piercings equals like evil Sim. She's bad at being evil, so she just looks at like the movies for inspiration. That's the whole point, right? So Lila, to show off to Zach, because she finds Zach super attractive, I'm gonna get her a few. Of course, we know this is not how to appeal to Zach. This is just not really gonna interest him, but she's young. She doesn't understand, right? She thinks this is cool. Bad at being evil. Oh, that's super annoying. They don't show up on this outfit, but you know what they mean. You know what they look like. So next up, I am gonna go. I was just there with Ty with his top off there. Next up, I'm gonna go to Zach. Now, I really like the idea of Zach actually like obliviously like starting to go through puberty like kind of earlier. So I really wanted to do this in a sim, and I've never done this in a sim before. Not that. Where is it? Like that little fluff. Yeah, this little fluff mustache that, you know, like some boys would get in school like way before others, and they'd keep it even though you were just like, just shave it off, dude. But we're gonna put that on him. So he started to get like a little bit of like a fluff mustache, and he absolutely does not want to go through with this at all. He does not want to go through with this, but he's kind of being pressured to by the group. So he's just gonna get like one little ear piercing and that's it. He's like, this is all I want to do, guys. They're like, no, get it on the face. And he's like, I really don't want to. And after like bullying him for a while, they're like, fine, You're such a loser. Pull his little mustache hair. This is what I mean bad at being good. Good at being, no, bad at being bad. And then finally we've got Keen on Fires, who I've given like a scar on his nose because I feel like this is his twin brother, by the way. The one that Cammy met at school. I feel like since they're brothers, they probably get into fights a lot. He's never invited his brother with him, so I don't feel like they get on very well. I'm gonna switch him back to his natural hair color for a bit. And then also I'm gonna give him snake bites and an eyebrow piercing. Okay, so for some reason when I came back out of class, the barman with, wow, very... Our barman is okay. I was like, that is some white hair. And then I'm like, oh, those are some really elfy ears. Our barman is an elf. He wasn't behind the bar, so I feel like we're going to jump on that opportunity to get up to some mischief and naughtiness. Because that's kind of like the whole point as why we're here, right? Keen on Fires is chatting with Jolene, who's just finished her shift at the work site. And water is on the menu no more because we have taken the opportunity to go ahead and grab some drinks. I've also updated some of their activities, so I've added Be Mischievous back in to everybody except from, I'm not going to be mean to my like siblings clubs because, you know, they were getting bullied at school and I feel like if anything we would want to bully their bullies. I also added stealing stuff and breaking stuff, so we're definitely getting like a little bit cheekier. Oh my gosh, and Keenan just stole something. He just went to this corner and stole something. I just saw it. I didn't see what he swiped, but he's the first one to swipe an object after I added that, which doesn't surprise me at all. And I'm meant to be evil. I might go and do my first ever swipe. I never swiped anything before. I mean, I have with other Sims, but never with Clem. So we've just gone and, oh, she got caught. She got caught trying to do a steal. I'm gonna go laugh at his embarrassment. Oh my gosh, I was like, someone just died, but it's a vampire. She's gonna just like, because this guy caught her stealing, she's just gonna go ahead and be quite rude to him. Because she's acting up. And her empathy is in the range to earn the insensitive trait. And Zach, instead of sabotaging, is actually fixing the broken machine. Why? He does not belong in this club at all. He seriously does not. Okay, I'm glad she got caught because it's just continuing her like bad at being evil thing. In fact, the only one that's actually good about this and is feeling confident is Keen on Fires, which does not surprise me at all, but I'm gonna go ahead and bring them all home now because it is late. Hanging out with Clem Berry is the main reason that I enjoy Pyrigids. That is what Keen on Fires has told us. Also, obviously the fires. Fires being very important. So interestingly enough, Clem... Oh, she was so feeling flirty a minute ago from Romantic Decor. I wanted to kiss somebody, but it's gone now. It is gone. And she's sad. She's embarrassed because she got caught stealing. Clem is having some more midnight snacks, naturally. And I'm gonna try, and I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna see if Cammy can have a little chat with Zach and maybe like try and encourage him to leave the Pyrigids. I will see how this goes. I don't think it's gonna work though. What's Keenan doing in my treehouse? It's probably best to wait until Clem stops listening in as well. That's kind of awkward otherwise. I guess these two have got a fire to start somewhere anyway. Okay, so she scooched over. I'm gonna ask if he like, oh, by the way, I've started my own, well, I've not started my own club. I've joined a club. You're so fun to be around. I really enjoy spending time with you. Although, stop doing mischief. Always with the mischief. I'm gonna talk, oh, can I talk about, invite to club, invite to the page turners, look. But look, this is not a mischief club because they keep doing mischief, which is driving me mad. But yeah, she's gonna talk about her book club, like, it's really good to like learn what stuff you're into. Oh my gosh, Clem is like, wait, what are you guys doing now? I'm just gonna nip back in again. Although you're gonna wee yourself. Are you kidding? I'd love to join page turners. Clem is definitely jealous because she keeps coming in. Look, she's so tired and she needs a wee, but she won't leave the room. She's literally falling asleep and dancing around. Clem, go for a wee. And oh my gosh, she's gonna be such a hard sell. Clem is doing a great job with the Pyrigids. She just forced you to get a piercing you didn't even want. Like, seriously. I'm gonna go for it anyway. I'm gonna try and convince him to leave the Pyrigids. I'm sorry for your loss. I'll be thinking about you. I think he's given her condolences twice tonight. And I don't actually know, like, who... I've never been from Zach's point of view and seen who, like, Zach is attracted to. Clem flying through again. Clem, aren't you literally falling asleep on your feet? Like, literally desperate to know, like, what are you guys talking about? Okay, she's gone to bed now, I think. Yeah, she's going to bed now. You're right, Camille. I haven't been enjoying my time with the Pyrigids. It's time for me to quit. She's actually convinced him to quit. I don't think she's done this to be like mean to Clem. I think she's done it more to like look out for Zach. But still, I think Clem is gonna be pretty sad about that. And I kind of want her to like reveal that she's got a crush on him. Okay, that went well. They got instant romance from that. Oh man. He has to go now, but they actually have a little bit of romance together. So Zach has officially left the Parisians. I think it was definitely the best thing for him, but I don't think Clem's going to see it that way. I think she's actually going to be really angry. Oh, wow. You have to go backflow. Backflow and think about your huge crush on Zach. But again, Clem's not going to be happy about that because Clem actually also has an even bigger crush on Zach as well. This love triangle just became a little bit more of a closed loop system between Zach and Cami. So let me know what you guys think of that in the comments below. They're still young. I don't know how things are gonna go, but it seems like Zach and Cami are maybe potentially starting to heat things up a little bit in their relationship. So let me know what you thought about this episode. We've got their first piercings as the Parisians, their actual first crimes as Parisians, and also the first member of the Parisians after Clem has now left. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please don't forget to drop it a like. If you're not subscribed, please go ahead and join the Peaches by hitting subscribe and the notification bell. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.